Evening, folks. Germany, the country that gave us Kaiser Wilhelm, World War I. The country that 15 years later gave us Hitler, and 20 years after that gave us World War II. Just watching the BBC World News, not the Communist Broadcasting Company of Canada, but the BBC World News as I eat supper here. And it's about 12 minutes past 6 o'clock on Saturday evening, which is the 21st day of January 2023. Germany, Olmer Schultz, that greenie, one of the greenie guys, those nutcases, you know, don't like nuclear, no, don't like coal, don't like oil, but we want the French to make nuclear power plants by a border to send us electricity over. We need electricity to run our industry and keep the asses of their people warm. Germany, anyway, the country that gave us Kaiser in World War I, gave us Hitler in World War II, that was the beneficiary of the Marshall Plan, General George Marshall, the United States of America. The United States of America under Harry Truman sent over, in today's dollars, it would be tens of billions. Adjusted for inflation, hear this out, the United States sent tens of billions to help rebuild Germany after World War II. And it's just dawned that Olmer's been playing out all week. And I've been following this day by day, and was in the Halifax Herald this morning. Of course, Halifax Herald read this morning was printed late last night on Friday the 20th. He's decided to veto sending tanks with German parts in them to the Ukraine because it might offend Russia. Oh my God, don't want to offend Russia. What the Ukrainian people suffered under Joseph Stalin, the Russians, and under Adolf Hitler in the 30s in World War II to have their country seized and occupied by the Russians after the defeated Nazis, gained their independence, and then now have part of the country stolen in 2014, and now Vladimir Putin's trying to get the whole country. The Ukrainians are very tough, but they need tanks. Tanks are used in Europe because it's big, wide open country. We don't realize that in North America where you got to go by air and ship and so on. They take in, so this is just totally disgusting. The country, I repeat for the third time, they gave us Kaiser Wilhelm in World War I. World War I they gave us. And they gave us Adolf Hitler in World War II. And the United States of America under President Harry Truman, Roosevelt was dead by then, Harry Truman had backbone to get something done, General George Marshall, they called it the Marshall Plan, to help rebuild, put some sort of infrastructure in place in what became the second half of the 20th century nation of Germany, that they can't ship a few hundred tanks over to Ukrainian people. Tough. Another black mark on Germany. And I'll repeat that. That's why I'm wearing black. It's another black mark on Germany. And I said it, and I mean it, and that's it. Good night.